So when I say, or when the theory says everything is in motion, all creation is in motion, because creation comes from truth. It's pulled back to truth. If this is creation, in fact, what I'll do, let me try and use color here to describe this better. Truth has no beginning, goes, and no end. It goes, continues through ages. And remember, we've had very many civilizations on earth which have been ideas. We've had, for example, we've had which ancient civilizations are there? Even if you think of the Roman civilization, if you think of the Roman civilization, which was an idea, the Roman civilization began and ended. And then another civilization came and began. Another civilization began. When this was ending, another civilization began and ended. We've had many civilizations which are all ideas. Okay? We've had, and yeah, so this is truth. We've had, I've heard of the Persian Empire. I didn't witness it. Heard of the royal crown, which it is the imperial, began and ended, and now we even have another civilization. But the truth, they are all pulled back to the truth, which does not change. A question I like asking, and this is a question that I find very interesting. Falling back to the good book, Christ was asked, Jesus was asked by Pilate, what is the truth? This theory, according to the theory of being, yeah, the conversation would be like between Jesus and Pilate would be everything is happening as it should. Okay? Everything is happening as it should. And this is also a construct of our theory. Everything we see in the world today is happening as it should. There is no mistake. Okay? Everything is happening as it should. And there is no mistake. It's just my theory. I would say this is what Jesus would have said to Pilate when he was about to be lynched by the mob. Everything is happening as it should. There is no mistake. Okay? because everything comes from truth and goes back to truth. So, in summary, I've tried to attempted to describe what truth is, how we can distinguish it from other ideas, okay, around creation, okay. So that is truth. I find this topic being very interesting for me because the theory of being one, is a very interesting theory to me. And I've been asked, what is the evidence for this theory? And I would say the best evidence for this theory is you. The best evidence for this theory is you, because you come, people, if I asked you a question, who do you say you are, you would tell me you are an idea. You would tell me you are an, I bet you will tell me you are an idea. You will tell me you are a Filipino, which started somewhere in civilization, Philippines. Or you will say I am a Kenyan, which started somewhere in time. Or you will say I am an American, which started somewhere in time. The truth is that you are from one, from the truth. You are from the power. You are part of the truth. You are a child of the truth and not what you think. And I said, a reality is an idea that you hold on to. That is your reality. So I'll suggest you ask yourself this question: who are you? Who are you? The theory of being one tells us that we are one. We all come from one and we go back to one. And it's also evident in your I said the best evidence is you. You pee and you poop. And everyone does that. We create life. When a woman and a man come together, they create life. One. They create life. You can have twins, but it's still life. You have created life. You are the evidence of truth. You are both the creator and the created. Truth is the creator, and you are the created. That is the truth. That is the truth. And I would like to end my session today, and to make this class more elaborate, to elaborate and make it more practical, I welcome you to, and also engaging, I welcome you to share with me your thoughts and even share this video, because it is important for people to know the truth. I'll welcome you to the next session, where I'll be looking at Kenya. I will be looking at Kenya because it's just, I thought it's a good place to, Kenya, I'll be looking at Kenya. And I say Kenya is an idea. Kenya is an idea. If you have time, beginning, Kenya has not always been there. It started and it ends. And so, as any other country they call country, so I'll be looking at Kenya and presenting Kenya's life, to the theory of being, and we analyze together. Okay? So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've learned something new today. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.